So yeah, the thumbnail's clickbait, but the situation isn't. So I went to the hospital since the last time I made a video, which was yesterday, 2 days ago. Either way, I have a cast now, and the situation is worse than I thought it was. It's not like that bad, but it is worse than I thought it was. So I have something called a scaphoid fracture, I'm not a doctor, okay? But what I think it means from what I've been told is, there's a bunch of bones around and near your wrist, and especially there's some near the thumb, and one of those got fucked. Maybe it's the scaphoid bone. I don't know if that's a thing, but I have something called a scaphoid fracture, and the issue is the blood supply to that bone. It's garbage. So I have a cast for a while, in a couple days, weeks. Soon, I'm going to have a surgery. After that hand surgery, assuming that it goes okay, then they're then going to stick another cast, and then that's going to be a couple-month process. So long story short, now I have a confirmation that I'm going to be out of commission, at least with my left hand for a while, which is fun, which is exciting, whatever. Good news is now I know that, it's for real. I can start preparing for it, and, a lot of people left comments in the last video about ideas of how to kind of work a format around this so it doesn't really require hands, or maybe like keyboard alternatives like foot pedals or mice with a lot of keys. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, my hand's a bit fucked. And I'm left-handed, by the way, and this is my left hand, so I guess I gotta learn to be right-handed. But another thing I wanted to talk about is, since the last video, a lot of people left feedback and stuff like this, but more importantly, a lot of people reached out over email saying, it sucks, and also giving advice, and also a lot of people actually offering to help with making the videos and the tutorials. You would not believe how many people volunteered to be the hands of the operation. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to the people who emailed, to the people who commented. I got Patreon messages. I got Discord messages. I got a ton of, I hate the word support. I mean, that's literally the word for this, but something about the word support. I've just seen so many YouTube, not even apologies, YouTube things that use the word support. It's just cringy to me, but support. I want to thank every single person who reached out for this. I responded to very, very few of them because I was in a shitty mood, and because there's a lot to respond to, but mostly because I was in a shitty mood. So if you sent me something and I didn't respond, chances are I did see it. I'm just not in the mood to respond, but it is appreciated. And if I did respond, I'm typing at half fucking speed. It would take a while. So that's a thing. Now you know the diagnosis. I know the diagnosis. I just got to be super careful with this. As for what I've decided in terms of format changes, I still don't know. Only development is I'm trying, and I think have successfully tried to cancel all my I have sponsors. That means I need to upload videos by a certain date. There's deadlines. I tried to cancel all those sponsorships, which is a bit of a money hit, but it's not a big deal. Really, I don't want deadlines when I can't work at a pace that is predictable. So assuming that all works out, now I kind of have this free range to work very slowly, but we'll work on stuff without deadlines and still be able to come out with stuff. The plan is to still use Patreon as a vehicle to not starve, which isn't to say join Patreon now because maybe you're going to get less output than usual. But I think I have a strategy for how I can still output the same amount of tutorials and exclusive stuff over on the Patreon. But yeah, I still don't know exactly what to do with the tutorials, but I don't see it. And I don't know if I gave this implication last time the way I was talking about it. I'm not too worried about it. I've a couple ideas that could work, and it's not like I can't do live tutorials. It's just that it's going to be a bit slower. Okay, no matter what, I'm not done making tutorials or Blender or 3D content because I can still do it. It just might be a bit different, and I need to figure it out. So that's the update. Again, thank you. Big thank you to everybody who reached out in some capacity or another. I'm sorry I didn't respond to 99% of you, but it's a lot of work and I'm not in the mood, but it is appreciated. And thank you especially for the people who gave ideas. But other than that, that's an update, and hopefully I'm not making too many more updates and I start making more, 3D stuff or creative stuff. I don't know. Yep. See ya.